Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about how to write Maxima program for indeterminate forms. We know that the indeterminate forms are 0 by 0, 0 into infinity, infinity by infinity, infinity minus infinity, 0 to the power of 0, 1 to the power of infinity, infinity to the power of 0. Now, the general command for writing this in Maxima is kill all with dollar sign limit of the given function with respect to the variable and the value up to which it is tending, and if you put shift enter, that gives you the output. Now let's see the first example. Evaluate limit as x tends to 0 x minus sin x by x cube. Kill all, and you need to identify which type of indeterminate form is this. If you put x equal to 0, this is 0 minus sin 0. So sin 0 is 0, 0 minus 0 is 0, 0 by 0. So this is of the form 0 by 0. Now let's call the numerator as f of x and assign it to f of x. F of x with the assignment operator colon with equal sign x minus sin of x, and the denominator g of x assigned with x cap 3. Now limit, which is a built-in function of f of x divided by g of x, comma variable is x tending to 0. If you give shift enter, it gives you the output 1 by 6. You can input this one in this fashion also. Kill all with dollar sign. Instead of taking this one as f of x by g of x, straight away you can enter x minus sin of x in a bracket divided by x cap 3 comma x comma 0. That also gives you output 1 by 6. And let's move on to next example. Evaluate limit as x tends to pi by 2 secant of x minus tan of x. When you give x equal to pi by 2, your secant pi by 2 is infinity and tan pi by 2 is also infinity. So this is of the form infinity minus infinity. Now what is the input? The Maxima command for this is kill all dollar limit secant of x minus tan of x comma x comma percentage pi by 2. It is tending to pi by 2, therefore it is percentage pi by 2. Or otherwise you can write this one like this also. Assign this one with f of x, assign this one with g of x, then this is limit of f of x minus g of x comma x up to percentage pi by 2. That gives you the output once after giving shift enter 0. Now let's move on to next example. The third one is evaluate limit as x tends to pi by 2 tan x by tan 3x. Now let's identify which indeterminate form is this. When you give x equal to pi by 2, your tan pi by 2 is infinity. Similarly, when x equal to pi by 2, tan 3 pi by 2 gives you infinity. So this is infinity by infinity form. Now the Maxima command for this is kill all with dollar sign. Either you call numerator as f of x, denominator as g of x, and write in this fashion, or straight away you can write limit tan of x divided by tan of 3 of x comma x tending to percentage pi by 2, not 0. Then it gives you output 1 by 3. Now let's move on to next fourth example. Fourth one is evaluate limit as x tends to 0 cos x to the power of 1 by x square. Now let's identify the indeterminate form. When x is 0, your cos 0 is 1 to the power of 1 by 0, which is infinity. So this is of the form 1 to the power of infinity. Now Maxima command for this is kill all limit cos of x cap, you need to put a bracket for this, 1 by x cap 2, and the variable is x up to 0. If you give shift enter, it gives you 1 by square root of e. Now we had given certain examples and also exercise. You work it out and write the Maxima program. Thank you.